Good day, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of GetRealShow, your favorite YouTube show. You already know we got good tidings for you. Today, we want to talk about how materialism affects the Black community. I have a lot of people right here in the studio, but we want to talk and go deep on this topic because it's really affecting the community of Black people so much. Don't touch that dial. See you in a jiffy. Welcome back, guys. I told you I have beautiful people in our midst, and today you already know the topic: how does materialism affect the Black community? Oh yes, it's really affecting Black communities very well, very well. On my right hand side, I have your boy already, young Mandela, and on my left hand side, I have your lady Melody. She has been away for a long time because she's busy working, and we welcome back Melody on GetRealShow. Are you not gonna smile now?
I'm not smiling.
She's smiling, guys. So, guys, you already know the topic. How does materialism affect the Black communities? I don't know if I should say this. First and foremost, I think these days things are getting out of hand. Why do I say that? Before, we used to have role models from home, right, Ori? We used to pick our role models from a nice, nurtured home, right? We pick people that we emulate from, we look up to them. But these days, Black people, we want to show off, we want to buy things, we want to consume things that are not even necessary. You know, we buy luxuries,
And it's
you
not
know.
even for ourselves, really just to show the next
To,
person.
yeah. And when you do that, it shows you're showing people that you have finally arrived, that you have made it, while people are just seeing the life of social media, right? So now the kids the kids that we have in these days are busy looking up to those people, looking on influencers, looking on entertainers and hip hop artists, the way they dress, without knowing fully or doing the background check. What this person have achieved so far so good, you know. And also the way we buy things for kids these days. I've seen a family, you know, gone are those days when if as a parent you're going out and your kids will tell you, Dad, Mom, buy me this and that. Now we're using gifts, items, material things to entail the kids, to make them to be quiet or make them to like us. Now you influencing them to want iPhone. You can see these days a child of 6 years is already owning a big iPhone, right? Trying to tell you to buy which kind of shoes, bags you want to buy them. You understand what I mean? So by then, you teach them in that way of knowing fully well that I have to get this, I have to have this, I have to have that, you know? So for me, it's really affecting us. If you check in the white community in the Western world, most of them, they are engaging in properties and a lot of investment for their unborn kids, for their grandchildren and all that. They don't consume the material things that we Black people we like. They produce such things for us because they know we spend huge amount of money to those things. We consume a lot of things that are not necessary to our lives. I'm not saying if you have money, you don't look after yourself. Yes, but in a certain way. You don't have to make people you don't have to make people know that you have gotten there, you have money, you know. Unlike some people that don't have a house, you don't have a house, you're renting, but you're splashing millions of rent on cars.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So I'm not saying you don't do what you want to do, but there's supposed to be a strong background or something that you know that tomorrow is putting food on your table. I don't know if I'm making sense, but remember, guys, we're not discriminating anybody that is living his or her life, but GetRealShow is a show where we teach you what we know, and also from your own opinion, you will reason with us and see what we're talking about. That's why we're here for you. So, Melody, I don't know for you what you can say about this. Yes.
For me, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like one of the biggest problems with Black people is that we just want to show off. Like nothing that we get. Okay, and I'm not saying all of us, but majority of the Black people in the Black community, majority of the things that we get, we do not need. Why do we purchase them? To show the next person. Like Victor just said something now. You'll get people that are renting, right? They don't have their own home, but they've got a car in their house that is more than what 20 million or whatever. I'm just exaggerating. So, and that core is not like because they wanted to. It's more because I want to show people that I've arrived. I want to show people that I've made it in life. When it's really not about showing people. So I think one of the things that are holding us back as black people are doing things for other people or getting things to show off to other people.
And guys, before I go to I'm just gonna make a little slight example of him, the young Mandela. This guy right here started telling me something about owning something. He's a farmer, right? He's doing very good. And the reason why I'm saying this here is because he didn't choose to get those things that can make people to see him as a rich guy.
Yeah.
Rather, he started from the roof. He just want to create a legacy. I don't know if you get my point. So today he's the CEO of Steco Foods, doing very well.
Young Mandela,
you know what I mean?
period.
So the reason why I'm saying it is because we can do better than that. All of us, we can. I know when I started my own company, you understand? Not like I don't like Gucci stuff, those fancy stuff. Ne? There's time for everything. There's time you just pick one, because you like them, but not for you to make it a priority. Like you must have this.
If I don't have,
you must have this. And besides that, there's people looking up to us. I don't know. No, now these days I don't blame kids. They don't look up. They don't look up to us anymore. They look up to influencers. There's a lot of influencers out there that they just want to show you what you want to see. You understand? When you do background check, you see like this person is not even, she or he have not even arrived half of the way. True. But people are watching them. They were like seeing them as, no, this person have money. She already there. I want to be like her. But you can't be like her because of the things that you see. You get what I mean? So the young Mandela, I don't know. You have a couple of things to say to the viewers, how materialism is affecting the black community, and we're not doing what we're supposed to, but because we love things, and then it's really affecting us.
Yes, thank you very much. As for me, I feel like a lot of blacks, maybe should I say, we don't really think of where we come from. And it has always been the major problem for us. Because I feel like at first and foremost, if you are growing up, the first person to be your mentor or somebody you should be looking up to should be your parent. True. So if your parent really taught you, but you go against it, it's your problem. Because I feel that is our problem in Africa. Our parents taught us very well. I can say that. Now, we believe in spending our money on liabilities.
True.
Something that will never give you money, that will never yield money for you.
That's true.
We believe in looking richer, but you are not rich.
That's true.
Yeah, so, and I feel it's not part of my upbringing, as for me. Yes, you can look nice. My father, when he was alive, was a fashion designer. So there's nothing you can tell me about fashion. Every morning when my father dressed up, we are preparing for school. My father will come into the living room and be telling the children, can't you see I'm finer than your mother? He always does all those things when he was alive. So we adapt to that. If my father, we are not saying you should be naked. You are not going to be naked. You can buy things you like. Don't overdo it.
Exactly.
Is this thing giving you income? What are your benefits for this? You need to get to a stage where you need to come back. And I think our major problem is because we don't know anything about financial education. If you are looking at your statement every month, and you can be able to read your statement, you see where you are overspending and expenses that you don't really need. What do you supposed to do?
You cut them off.
I know it's hard, but you cut them off. You begin to see whatever you want to be in a life is there for you to be. But one thing is that people don't put mind in that thing. They think it will just ordinarily come. No, you have to work for it. You have to sacrifice. So our problem is to show people out there that we are rich, of which back home in our pocket, we are not rich. So I don't think it's nice, and it's not giving us a very good reputation around the world. Yes, our black people are hardworking people, the ones that have made us proud. And we still see some of them that are still growing up. And those are the people that I am looking up to. Because they've done very well. So you don't see me to be going and be buy a lot of materials because I want to show you that I don't have anything, I'm getting much better. So I don't think doing that will make me position myself as a rich person. That is me. If you like, you do it. In our language, they used to say something that agbatolo minino kokin pariwo. It means like a container that has something inside. It will never make noise. But the one that doesn't have water or something, when you drink, so that is it. When you don't have money, you make it. But when you are loaded with something, your life will be easy.
Same applies to people when there's someone when you get in your salary is 10,000. But the material things that you want is close to 8,000. Like, I mean, how do you do it? Do you get what I mean? How are you gonna cope? Do you get what I mean? So you want to use your salary to buy something that will make people to see that you have it. But you don't have it. Your salary is just 10K. And you're buying buying clothes, buying shoes of 8K. You have 2K left. How are you gonna cope? How do you do it? Do you get what I mean? And if you remember the last time we have a conversation, I was telling people I'm close. Personally, I talked to Obi Kubana, right? People knows him, he's a wealthy guy. But one thing for sure he never does to me is to give me money. I don't know if you get madam. If we're having conversation, the conversations we're having is keep pushing. I'm seeing your work. Keep pushing. There's a certain time I asked advice. He said, okay, call me so time. I called him. He said, no, this is what you need to do. This is not what you need to do. You understand what I mean? If there's anything that you want to get, but your budget is lower, leave it for now. Push it till next year. Push it this time. Push it that. Don't come and accumulate things that tomorrow it's gonna be difficult for you to have something. So for me, it's not like same thing we are saying here. People like things. Yes, I'm not doubting you. Whatever you want to have, but you must have a background check to know when to get those things and when not to. Remember, we are all in a race. There's no one that can say I've gotten there. That's why rich people, they still want to get richer. So for you to come and be showing off, we have good influencers out there. We have good entertainers out there that they also want to use one platform or the other to show the upcoming ones how to invest, how to save, how to do this. There's also influencers, hip hop artists, people, entertainers that don't even have anything. They just want to show social media life that they've got it all. And we have a lot of kids that are looking up to them, So for me, it's about time we rise up, It's about time we rise up. And we have to. Otherwise, black communities will be stuck. That's why white people, they produce what they know we need. Do you get what I mean? How many times have you seen a very wealthy man wearing a Gucci shoe? He might have it, maybe one or two, but not like us. Plenty, yeah. You get what I mean? Not like us. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is really. But we keep on teaching people with our platform. Yeah. So people out there, we're not discriminating. We're not saying you buying things is we are against it. Yeah. No, we're not. But you have to check. You have to check your balance. Check what you're buying. To get what I mean. Everything. If you don't have it today, you don't. I remember once saying, my mother used to tell me, you see, when you want to buy something, but you don't have the money, now you're forcing yourself to get it by force. My mother will say you're a thief. I don't know if you get my point. Because why? What you want to buy, and you're not having the money 2 times or 3 times more. Don't go for it. I don't know if you get my point. So we have to.
Because it's bigger than you, so wait until you
The earlier we realize this, the better for us. So for me,
we have a long way to go as a community, and
exactly. And it's because a lot of us, maybe should I say that? A lot of us, yes, because they taught us to go to school and get certificate. Fine. A lot of us don't have skills. And when you have that skills now, you are still making that money, you still want to spend it lavishly. I feel like if you are making the money legitimately, there's no way you will be spending it lavishly. It's hard to come by. It's hard to come by. So, and you must make sure money education, financial education is important.
It's very important.
And that is what we are lacking in Africa community, black community. Financial education. It's very, very important for it.
All right, guys, you already hear what we have to say about this topic. Remember, Get Real Show is a show on YouTube that teaches the young ones. Don't miss out. Don't sleep on it. Always like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Tell a friend to click on Get Real Show on YouTube. You can never go wrong when you're with us. See you in the next episode. Don't forget, it's your boy Victor Chibuzo. Peace out.